last few months, I've really been locked in on just learning, getting better. Um, I want to get better at communicating. I want to get better at getting out of my head. A lot of the time, I be stuck in my own head when it comes to a lot of things. Sometimes I get caught on what people gonna think, what people gonna say, if people gonna buy, if people gonna believe in me. Um, so caught in like quitting my job, so caught in wanting to run a business full time, wanting to do music full time, that I get lost in not being present. This is one of the books I'm reading right now, and this is a great book. I really suggest anybody that is stuck in their head and wants to know how to get out of it to read this book, because it really opened my eyes to a few things. One being you don't have to, pain is inevitable in your life, but you don't have to suffer and be in pain. You know what I mean? Like, pain is gonna happen, but it's all based on how we react to the pain. Whether it's gonna have a long-term suffering effect on us, or we just gonna take the pain and move on. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the time we get caught in the pain. We sit in the pain. We live in that pain. But we don't have to. The beauty about life is that we have, God gave us free will, right? You can either choose your reality or suffer. You know what I mean? Like, think about it. The only time you're miserable is when you're thinking about being miserable. Like, I hate working a 9 to 5, right? But when I think about it, and when I think about how I'm gonna get out, it creates anxiety, it creates fear. But when I'm not thinking about it, there's nothing there. Like, there's no fear, there's no anxiety, there's no anxious thoughts. You know what I mean? Like, when you frame things different in your head and you look at it from a different perspective, a lot of the times your reality becomes different. But if you're often focused on what you don't like, if you're focused on how much pain is bringing you, how much you're suffering, how much everything is going wrong in your life, that's why you're suffering. It's because that's all you're focusing on. That's all you're thinking about. But if you change the way you think, if you change the way you look at your situation, look at your circumstance, it will change for you. And like like reading this, like, it blew my mind, bro. Cause I'm in this state of mind I was in this state of mind right now where I really, really want to be my own boss, really want to run my own company, really want financial freedom, right? But I'm so focused on the suffering part, like the part I'm in at my job, or like I'm so focused on where I want to be that I'm not just living in the present and choosing happiness, right? Choosing peace. I'm choosing fear. I'm choosing anxiety. I'm choosing these things. You know why? Because I'm often thinking about how miserable I am at this job, or how I want to be somewhere else. Instead of just living in the present, getting through the present, and just choosing to be happy, choosing your peace, right? Because your happiness is based on your happenings, right? Like, you get a new car and you're excited, right? Like, first couple of days, you're super excited. A week go by, you less excited. A month go by, you're like, yeah, I like my car, it's new, but you be ready for something else. You're not as happy as with the car. Like, life moves on. So your happiness is based on your happenings. So anything you're thinking, anything that's going on in your brain, that's affecting your moral state. And like this book right here, the author Joseph, he tells you to stop thinking. And not like stop thinking, like turn off your brain. Like, but thoughts are gonna come, and that's natural because your brain naturally gonna have thoughts, right? Your brain is naturally gonna have thoughts, but how long are you stewing on that thought? How long are you gonna let that thought run your mind? Like, we need to learn to accept the thought and not think about it. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I acknowledge this thought, but I'm not gonna sit here and stew on it, especially if it's a negative thought. Because if you think about it, our natural state is happiness. Our natural state is joy. Like your natural state is you're not miserable as a baby. So your natural state is happy. Your natural state is joy. Like the only time there's no depressed babies. The only time people become depressed is when they start thinking about all the things that's going wrong, all the things that they want, they lack. We have to learn to live in the present, and that's this book opened my mind today to that. And I just want to tell you all, like, focus on the present, live in the moment, stop worrying about all the things going wrong in your life. Stop attaching yourself to things you have no control over. Because ultimately, if you live in a joyous state of mind, you live in the present, you will naturally be happy. It's all in your head. It's all in your head. Not saying that your circumstances aren't real. Not saying that you're not living in the trenches. Not saying that you don't have money in the bank. But all of that is temporary. It's very temporary. Focus on the things that's going to move the needle in your life. Think about the things, or don't think. Just live life and do what you love to do. When you're doing what you love to do, they call it a flow state. You're not thinking about it. Like the most effective you are in your life, the most productive you are in your life is when you're not thinking. My dad used to say on the court, and I didn't understand it, but he used to say on the court when I'm playing basketball, when he was on the court, if you're thinking, you're stinking. Just play. Play what you practice. Just go. Just go. Like your instincts are gonna naturally take over. And that's the same thing for life. But if you're always practicing being miserable, if you're always practicing overthinking, you're going to be stuck in that frame of mind. You're going to be depressed. You're going to be anxious. You're going to fear everything. And that's really what I can't, like, that was this week's lesson. Like, I needed this. You know what I mean? Like, we can't control the future. We can't go back and change the past. You know, in the Bible, when Moses asked us, like, what's your name? Jesus said, I am. He didn't say I will be or I was. He said, I am. Why? Because the present is the present is a present. The present is your gift. Like, the present is a present. It's literally a gift. Like, live in that moment. Stop living in your head, bro. This is for me too. I'm talking to myself as well as I'm talking to y'all. Like, stop living in your head. The more you think, the more you worry, the more miserable you'll be. The more I worry about my future, the more I want to control every little aspect of the journey. It makes me more miserable. It makes me more anxious. It makes me fear more. I'm letting it go from now on. And so you should let it go. Let it go. Be in a flow state.